For better living, are you feeling good tonight? This thing got me thinking of life.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is 1:30 a.m. in the morning and we are filming or recording a voiceover, okay? So today we're going to be doing a kinky twist tutorial. Oh, that was a tongue twister. A kinky twist tutorial. I'm using my Jamaican twist hair in the color 4 for this look, and basically what I did was cut the pack of hair into 2 to create shorter strings of hair, and then just like breaking the hair apart to make the ends feathered so that way it's easier to twist with. Now for those of you asking what I film with, I use a GoPro. That's why you see my camera on the floor. It's just weird. I have the camera on my forehead. Long story, but it works, and that's what we do here. So what I do is end up breaking the hair into 3 parts and then just doing the 3-strand braids for like at least an inch, and then proceeding on to transitioning the braids into a twist. You see I combine the 2 hairs on the left hand side or right hand side and then twist it into a twist. Does that make sense? You probably have to watch it to see what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm just too tired to explain. But it's very easy. What you do is just go from braids to twist, and I think the difference from kinky twist and snagless twist is just the hair that you use. For kinky twist you use more of a marley textured hair versus a snagless twist where you use more of a silky texture expression type hair. So that's the difference. It's the same method, it's just the difference in hair. And I'm gonna go ahead and do like a snagless twist tutorial for you guys one of these days, but for now this is just the the tutorial I've done thus far, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain one more time for you guys, and then I'll let you guys watch and just pay attention as you go. So I break down the hair, like I said, to make the ends feathered and more natural looking. Just in case you don't want to curl it, you can still have it straight and have that very nice silky ends. Now what I do is I don't break the hair into 3 parts. I just basically put my finger in the middle of one of the sections and create 3 strands. So I don't actually do the crisscross for my twist. It's just easier for me when I want to transition from braids to twist, if that makes sense. So anyway, so you braid the hair for about an inch before you add the what am I saying? Oh my god. You braid the hair for about an inch and then you add 2 of the strands together to create a 2-strand twist to create your twist. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys watch to see how I do this. Twist can be kind of tricky. You kind of have to like play with it, get your mannequin, do a couple strands, and then see if you get the hang of it. But you want to make sure that you're really twisting the hair as you're crisscrossing it across your thumb. You want to make sure that you're always twisting the hair on your left and your right hand side before passing it on to the opposite hand, because if you're not twisting it and you're just swapping left and right, your twist is going to come undone. So you want to make sure that you're twisting. What I do for Marley twist is I do not tie the ends. I only tie the ends when I'm working with snagless twist, just because of the hair texture. But with kinky twist, the hair, I know if I twist it properly, it's not going to come undone. Plus we're going to be curling the ends, so it's going to further seal it, so that way we don't have to worry about your twist coming undone. So when you're doing twists, you want to make sure that your client is holding the hair if possible. Even if it doesn't hurt them, make sure that they're holding the hair, especially when you're working in the front perimeter of their hair, because with twists it's like you're like twisting your client's hair. It's you kind of have to, you just trust me, make sure that they hold their hair when you're twisting it, especially around the edges, because the last thing you want to do is twist their edges and put that much tension on the edges. It's not good. So just make sure that you're being careful. I know a lot of people, like you love the looks of twists, but you're scared of your edges coming out. Well, you got to make sure you take precautions when installing them. So if you're just sitting there and your hairstylist is twisting the hell out of your hair, and then by the time you take out the hair, your hair breaks off with it, that's not going to be good. You're not going to like that. So make sure that you hold your hair while they're twisting it. Even if it's braid, just make sure it holds it, because anytime tension is being put on your hair, you know, you're gonna see the consequences. So make sure you're, you know, doing your part as your, you know, your caretaker. You're the caretaker of your hair, so take care of your hair, okay? But yeah, so I'm just gonna be repeating this step all over the hair. I always section the hair into 4 sections. I've done, and I start working on the front sections before I move to the back. Reasons is because, you know, I feel like you always give your all in the front, and if the front is what people see the most, so always make sure you start, you know, doing braids or twists or locks, whatever it is, always make sure you start from the front. I always feel like, trust me, if you start from the front, by the time you get to the back and you're tired, you can afford to do a lazy job on the back. But the front, you cannot, okay? That's the face, okay? So you gotta make sure you're starting on the front. Make it a habit, make it a culture, make it, you know, make it your thing, okay? So that way, and plus it's faster too. So when you finish the front, you just go to the back, and you can do bigger parts at the back. Trust me, you're doing yourself a favor, okay? You're welcome. So what you want to do is get yourself some perm rods to give your, you know, your kinky twist. You want to give it that curly end. So take some perm rods, however size you want, depending on how big or small or tight you want your curls to be. So I'm just taking the pink one. I think this is like the medium size. I'm not sure. I think it comes in pink, white, I don't know what other color, but they have different sizes. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'll be twisting the hair around the perm rod, so that way when I untwist it, the hair is really nice and properly, you know, curled. So make sure you're twisting it while you're wrapping it around. That'll really make sure that your curls are nice and secure, and just it's gonna be more really defined when you twist the hair around the perm rods. So you guys, this is gonna be our last day in this apartment. We're gonna be moving, and I'm thinking of doing a moving vlog for you guys, just to kind of show you guys how I'm going to decorate my new place and how I'm going to incorporate my little mini salon in there, just to give you guys some inspiration, you know, of y'all that want to, you know, up your game, you know. I think it'll be fun. But anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and dip this hair in hot water, and what the hot water is going to do is just make sure that the curls are going to be defined when coming out of the perm rods. Make sure you're very careful. Wrap your client, you know, I always do what do you call it, a robe, and then I go ahead and use a towel as well for added protection. And of course you want to have your own towel in your hand, so that way you can dab the excess water. And I take my spritz and I spray it on the hair. Reasons because I want the curls to last as long as possible, so always spray spritz before you unravel your curls, because you want this curls to last her for as long as she has this twist. So utilize your spritz, utilize your hairspray, whatever you want to do. And when taking down your perm rods, always make sure you take it like you untwist it the opposite direction that you wrapped it in, so that way when you're taking it down, it's not getting tangled up and messing up the curls you just took time to create. So make sure you're unwrapping the curls, is it clockwise or counterclockwise? I don't know, but just make sure you wrap it in the opposite direction in which you wrapped it in, so that way it comes out very smooth, and you know, you're not having to fight the hair. Like, you don't want to be pulling the rods out of the hair. But anyway, so just take a pair of scissors and cut the ends, so that way you can prevent any tangling. And yeah, you guys, this is it. Like, this hair was super quick. It took me like damn near, I'm sorry for cursing, you guys, I'm like so tired. It took me like 3 to 4 hours for this. It's very quick. I love the style. I always wanted to try it on my hair, but I'm too lazy to do it on myself. So I don't know, I just love it, especially with natural hair. It just works. It just blends so well. It looks so natural. Like, I just love it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do mine one day. I'm just so lazy. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. Oh, and don't even think of getting up out of your chair without laying your edges. Like, don't try me. You can unsubscribe, okay, if you don't freaking lay those edges down. You know, I can't even be talking because sometimes my edges are jacked. But still, you know, if you're gonna go to a salon, lay your edges. And of course, I'm using my Got to Be glue. As always, you know, I stay loyal. And I'm just taking some braiding spray oils to kind of spray on her scalp to bring back some moisture in there. I love braids because you can actually access your scalp. It's just like amazing. So this is the finished look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you guys want to see some more styles like this, something different. Yeah, I hope you guys like it. Make sure you leave in the comment section, you know, what you want to see next on my channel, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Have a merry day and God bless.